Let me now call on stage Tim White, who's our Vice President for Services Delivery. Thank you, Tim. And so Tim will talk to us about our human-centric innovation. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruno, for your introduction, and good morning, everybody. I think you can hear from Bruno's conversations earlier, from the video that we've just watched, that really these thoughts and opinions are about one thing, and that is digital disruption and the disruptive nature of IT. Today, I'd like to put this into context to you. We'll take a step back and really talk about what is digital disruption, where has it come from, and then talk about what Fujitsu is doing about this. I'll put it into context and explain what it means for all of us and how we can exploit the opportunity that this brings. So a good way to understand digital disruption is to look at it as a series of waves. The first wave is about a shared platform. This gave rise to technology, innovations, and new business models from e-commerce to social media. The greatest impact has been on reducing the transactional costs of business. The second wave is about the mobile internet, starting with mobile phones on a scale that no technology has seen before. Generations are now dealing with it. I stand here today and I feel naked. I don't have my mobile phone on me. In fact, occasionally I feel my leg vibrate even when I don't have my mobile phone on me as well. So if you look at the coverage that mobile phones have brought us, even in sub-Saharan Africa, 70% of people now have access to cellular coverage. Today, 2 billion people have smartphones, and we believe by 2020, this number will increase to 4 billion. That's the rapid acceleration that we're talking about. If we look at the third wave, the Internet of Things, 50 billion connected things in the world by 2020. The Internet of Things enables us to overlay real-time information anywhere in the physical world, whether that is a water pipeline, a moving car, or a pair of shoes. Like a giant nervous system, the IoT gives us the ability to sense and control the world around us. The fourth wave, and we spoke about this a little bit earlier, artificial intelligence and automation in real business situations. The rapid advance of computing power is just one reason for this. But artificial intelligence is being driven by the huge amount of data that's available for machine learning to exploit. This is the data that the 3 previous digital waves have been driving. Algorithms that can use deep machine learning have the potential to analyze real-time data from any connected physical object or process. This brings huge possibilities to deliver new value. There is no doubt that the combination of all of these 4 waves have a significant impact on our planet, on our business, and on our daily lives. So what does this mean for business? Digital means different things to different businesses. We've heard a few examples already. But some companies like Lufthansa or Burberry have used digital strength to strengthen their relationships with their customers. Others, like Airbus or GE, have adopted a digital approach to streamlining their operations. But still others have looked at product leadership. We've heard about Uber, we've heard about Airbnb, but companies like Tesla, Philips, so forth, are disruptive in the nature, driving innovation in how they go to market. Whichever way you look at it, this is about changing how an organization operates, how it creates value. Digital transformation is a metamorphosis, a core change, not just a cosmetic change or an extension. It's reconfiguring business to provide higher value products and services. And what does this mean to Fujitsu? Our customers are telling us that the role of technology in society is transforming every aspect of their operations. This is rapidly changing the role of providers. At Fujitsu, we have a vision of a society where lives are enriched by technology, where people are empowered to innovate, where technology delivers new business and social value, and together we create a society that is safer, more prosperous, and sustainable. Our approach of human-centric innovation is about helping our customers address 3 core challenges. What organizations need to do to connect and empower their people, how an organisation creates and uses knowledge and information throughout its business processes, and how to connect technology with business and social infrastructures. But digital technology and digital disruption driving transformation is not easy. Building digital capabilities requires unique skills. New capabilities, it requires an understanding of both emerging technologies and business and customer needs. It requires fresh thinking. The issue of strategy and leadership is equally critical. How do you build the right strategy? How to create consensus in your organisation of the right approach? And who are the right people to lead this? These choices are often made against competing priorities, namely the need to transform and grow while minimising our exposure to risk and reducing complexity. But as we all know, change can create complexity. For instance, where most retailers had only a single channel to their customer, their stores, they've now got to consider multiple channels, online, mobile, so on. In Fujitsu's recent Digital Balance report, we surveyed more than 600 European decision makers who believed that most digital projects were high risk, primarily because of the challenge to integrate these new initiatives within their existing businesses. So what is the answer? Our mission is to help our customers achieve balance by bringing new digital innovation while maintaining the value of traditional IT. In order to succeed in a world full of digitalised businesses and economies, and to digitalise with confidence, the most successful transitions will come from achieving this position of balance. Fujitsu's approach is all about helping our customers find that balance, maintaining traditional infrastructure that is seen as secure yet scalable, but is also agile and able to respond to the business opportunities that come with this digitalisation. Let's look at how we've been doing this with some of our customers. This one is one that actually, if I look a little bit nervous today, I can tell you why, and it's actually this topic. I've brought my wife and my 2 teenage daughters to Milan, the fashion capital of the world, and I've left them with credit cards. So I've asked Nakata-san to put sensors onto them. And if I do feel this vibrating in my leg, it may actually be a sensor that they're walking down the wrong street with the wrong price tags. But high street fashion is big business. It's worth over 1 trillion euros per year. The customer I'll talk about today has 130,000 people worldwide, 2,500 stores, 20 billion euros of sales. Fashion retailers have the same challenge as other retailers. They need to manage their supply chains, they need to deliver a seamless customer experience across different channels, but it's also compounded by the compressed timescales of the seasonal fashion cycle. Today, online retailers have an advantage. They have the ability to understand their customers well. They can see browsing behaviours, they can see click-throughs, whereas physical retailers are struggling. They have limited visibility of all of the touch points. They can count people through the door, when they interact at a point of sale, or if they use loyalty cards. But this retailer recognised that the ability to deliver insights at the online experience level in a physical environment was something that they could do with Fujitsu. The answer to the challenge, Fujitsu provided a solution that mirrors the online experience in a physical store. The solution captures real-time location information from a customer's smart device as they move within the store. The location data is processed, analysed, and data insights and dashboards are used to enable business users to review and respond what is going on both in real time and over time. The retailer can track the customer and their touch points within the store. It cleverly combines a cloud analytics program and in-store Wi-Fi technology to provide this dashboard for the retailer to see the insights. The data is anonymised to protect the customers. As a result, the retailer can now use these digital insights to improve the customer experience and the in-store layout. They can have more efficient store layouts and improve promotional effectiveness. They can deploy staff where and when they are needed. They can better manage queues. They can better manage peak trading. And all of this ultimately drives higher conversion rates and average transaction size, which across 2,500 stores is significant. A second example, in manufacturing. Industrial manufacturing companies like GE are concerned by the complexity that they face in manufacturing and the regulation that applies to it. GE Power is GE's largest industrial business. It turns over 27 billion euros a year and employs more than 38,000 people. GE Power make gas turbines, some of which are colossal. At the top range, the turbine weighs the same as a 747. It provides power that could be seen as the same as 1,200 Ferraris. It has enough energy to power 400,000 homes. But such engineering is extremely complex. It involves assembling thousands of parts. Managing this inventory and the assembly process that comes with it for speed and quality is crucial to the success of GE's business. As well as inventory, GE have to manage the tools that are used in the process to build the turbines. Over 5,000 individual tools and gauges are required to construct a gas turbine. This precision engineering and all of the tools and gauges must be tracked and correctly calibrated. To help overcome these challenges, GE have adopted Fujitsu's GlobeRanger RFID technology and software at their plant in Greenville, South Carolina in the US. The RFID tags are attached to stock items as they arrive in the warehouse, and data is captured with a handheld scanner. Forklifts are installed with the sensor technology, which automatically records the put-away locations within the warehouses. The GlobeRanger system provides the status of all tools, where they are, and have they been calibrated. Are they checked in or are they checked out at that point in time? It gives GE a real-time view of all of their inventory and all of their tools. The solution removes the need for paperwork. It greatly increases the agility of the production process, and moreover, it means a smaller inventory holding and just-in-time stock control, a genuine real-time production process. We estimate that these technologies have led to a 30% reduction in inventory costs. And when you think that a large gas turbine retails at 100 million euros, this cost saving is significant to their business. Moving to the healthcare industry. UN research predicts that 500 million more people will be aged over 60 by 2030, with rapidly aging populations largely occurring in developed economies. We also see steep rises in conditions like diabetes linked with obesity and poor diet, putting further pressure onto a sector that is already under budgetary constraints. This means that healthcare organisations must find new ways to not only reduce cost, but to consider new approaches to treatments and to the care they can offer while maintaining the highest quality of service. New technologies promise new ways of delivering this healthcare, from monitoring devices to genetic information, analytics around patient history, but the challenge is how to apply this in a meaningful way. Patient populations are enormously complex. A person who has suffered from a stroke will have a different set of symptoms to someone suffering from arthritis. In order to truly benefit from these technologies, clinicians need to be able to build up data for different patient profiles. Fujitsu is undertaking clinical trials of an assisted living project, working with hospitals and research organisations in Ireland. The project uses a variety of sensors. We measure gait or ways of moving and vital signs. We store the data securely on Fujitsu's cloud. The project works with clinicians and patients in 3 environments. The first is within a supervised hospital environment, where we help to build knowledge of the patient and how this is interpreted by clinicians. The second is within the patient's home, where they can be monitored with a few simple wearable sensors unobtrusively. And the third is in an assisted living environment, a dedicated house where patients can be monitored with ambient and fixed sensors as well as wearables. This solution provides immediate value. It raises alerts for patients who need help. It also is transferring clinical expertise into machine learning and ultimately building a clinically informed healthcare program. PwC have estimated if technologies such as these are adopted as standard across the EU healthcare providers, it will lead to a €32 billion saving in treatment and monitoring, and a €99 billion saving in total annual healthcare spend. This would equate to treatment of an additional 24.5 million patients for the same number of doctors and facilities to help 185 million patients, leading to healthier lives and gain 158,000 years of life. At Fujitsu, we're always learning from these engagements. We're listening to our customers. We align our investments from our expertise within customers. We are high touch, we are responsive. We are empowered for decision making. This makes us close to our customers. Our philosophy, which lies at the heart of our Japanese heritage, is to invest for the future. Globally, as Bruno mentioned before, we invest €1.8 billion in research and development, which is equivalent to around 5% of our global net sales. We are committed to building this new future. Today, we are making this real with our new digital enablement platform, MetaArc. We're rolling this out now in 5 European locations throughout the year. We have a total investment going into this platform of €124 million. MetaArc is a big part of the answer to how Fujitsu will enable the new world, digital business initiatives, and their integration with existing ICT. With MetaArc, we're making a big step forward. It moves our approach to cloud to a new level. It's unique because it connects mobility with analytics, the Internet of Things, as well as existing IT. It helps our customers get the right balance between innovation and risk management, as well as cost and business value. As I previously said, we have a vision of the future where people are empowered to innovate and deliver new business and social value, creating a society that is safer, more prosperous and sustainable. This is core to Fujitsu's DNA, the way we do business, and it is an important differentiator for us. It enables us to understand what it takes to shape the future. Let's take a quick look at a short video.
Fujitsu is no ordinary ICT company. We're helping to shape a better world for everyone, where technology enables children to learn, grow, and bring their imaginations to life. Where technology enables people to work more efficiently, so they can keep creating and innovating. Where technology can enable people to live longer, healthier, fuller lives. In our world, everyone, everywhere is empowered with innovative technology. We call it human-centric innovation. Fujitsu, shaping tomorrow with you.
Now, before I conclude, let me encourage you to take advantage of the exhibits and the seminars that are on offer today. They're designed to get you thinking about how technology can enable your business right now. So please come and talk to us, challenge us. We love to listen and we strive to be great problem solvers. I believe that it's the power of this ecosystem that can successfully deliver a sustainable pace of change. It means working together, in partnership with other providers, with manufacturers, with our customers.